Yo, this is Mike, Ringmaster of the Imagination Circus, and I'm here for another chapter and another week of RWBY. This is chapter 11, titled The Lady in the Shoe. I knew that Cordovan was based on the little old lady in the shoe. I did, but I didn't feel like they would spell it out for us, because, you know, they haven't really done that all that much, so the fact that they have makes me very interested in how this is going to go. Also, it kind of implies that we're going to be seeing the fight. And I didn't realize how much I missed the battles. I mean, the volume has been good, but you know, one of the big things that attracts us, like a good portion of the fandom to RWBY is the fights. And it's been a while since we've seen one. It's like, honestly, we haven't really seen an actual fight since chapter 1, not counting, again, the short brawl between Cinder and Neo, especially since I felt like they weren't going all out. Cinder certainly wasn't. But this, I have actually really, I can't express how excited I am to see an actual fight with the team, with our team again. It's gonna be awesome! Against a giant robot! Yeah! Also, a thought occurred to me, and I don't know if anybody else has come up with this. I don't know why this isn't a thing yet. This better be a thing. If the RWBY doesn't make this a thing, I'm gonna be so upset. Flying Monkey Grim. That's right. I don't know. I bet somebody else has thought of this, but has anybody else expressed it? We need Flying Monkey Grim. Hashtag Flying Monkey Grim. Seriously, someone tweet this out. I'll tweet this out. RWBY, Flying Monkey Grim. That's it. I'll tweet this after, and we need some Flying Monkey Grim. Hashtag Flying Monkey Grim. All right, I think I've expressed that enough. Now, to the chapter. I'm so excited. 3, 2, 1, play. Okay, we're starting out right where I hoped we would.
You're joking, right?
That's right, we got a mech.
We've fought giant monsters before. This is just a tiny old lady.
Yep. But
with one very big robot.
Fair point.
You little spider roaches thought you could
Spider roaches? Wait, spider roaches, is that a thing? Is that a thing in this world? I really hope it is. I want to see some spider roaches. I like spiders, I dislike roaches, but I do like the combination. She has missiles. I'm not surprised. Also, what was that? Oh! RWBY! Oh! I love it. Not only that shot of her firing, it was great, but the look she just gave was brilliant. Like, no joke. Oh! Weiss! Weiss, looks like Weiss knows some new jutsu, baby! Alright, I am so hyped.
That was close.
We need to figure out how to stop Cordovan and protect the airship until we do.
Then let's give her more targets to focus on.
You mean us, don't you?
Look at that thing. It's not designed for small enemies. It's probably meant for giant Grim that come in from deeper waters. We can turn our size into an advantage. We just have to be smart.
Tactical Jean is back, baby!
Can you keep the ship out of harm's way?
Well, they can take my driver's license, but I won't let them take the ship.
Very reassuring.
I'll be more useful if I go with her. From up high, I can try to spot a weakness.
Well, he's not the only one who can grab a bird's eye view.
You said you needed me on the ground? Not exactly.
Okay. What exactly does RWBY need Weiss for? Also, I love Cordovan's getting pissed, and she deserves to be pissed, because pissed is not great. Pissed is pain and distraction. They're thinking tactically. She's got too many targets to focus on. Oh! That shot! That whole shot from the running of all the characters to RWBY's entrance into the screen. Oh! I missed the fights, and this... Woo! Music! Woo! Oh, this sounds good. I can't tell if it's a new song. I think it's a new song, but it sounds fantastic.
the deep sea then.
What a callback of all things, but I love it. Yeah! Okay, this thing has force fields. That has never looked more like a Genlock thing.
Father of hard light dust. Or do lesser kingdoms simply lack proper education?
Okay, screw you, Cordovan! Screw you! Also, though I will say, I am impressed.
Cordo just activated shields.
I saw that. We need to find whatever's generating it.
You know, in video games, the weak spot's usually on the back of the giant boss. Ruby, this isn't a game. I'm just
She's not wrong. This thing, she's not wrong. That's generally, and that, like, this thing, no offense, but this thing definitely reminds me of a giant robot. Also, nice, Crows.
Until the shield's down, we're gonna have to get up close.
No shit. That is some thick metal too. Oh God, here it comes the hand. That was too close. Crowhat at least has an advantage. He can get out of there really quick. So he would probably be the primary fighter in a level-based game like this, or story if we had a game. Oh my God.
Wait, that's it.
What if we got a game based on the entirety of the RWBY storyline? That would be great. Like one long game. Oh, but that would be way too long. Maybe installments for each volume. Also, who just Lanza, baby! Oh, yeah, the scythe just made a nice tear. I am enjoying this so much. Oh, some people just didn't notice the giant brawl or ignored it. Whatever. Maybe some people weren't awake yet. I mean, it seems to be pretty early in the morning, considering how bright out it is. Yes. Go, Lyran! Well, okay, he pierced it at least. My God, that's thick. Holy crap, come on. Even Jean's sword isn't doing all that much damage. The thing's just thick. But not, like, fun thick, but just thick. Like, nice and dense. Which can also be fun, but still. Ah!
What if I hadn't caught you? I knew you would.
Ah, that's such a RWBY that is such a RWBY thing to say, and then the response, and then yeah, that's such a RWBY response. Go, Ren, do something a little bit more specific. What are you gonna do? Yes! Remove the panel.
Gotcha.
Nice. Yeah! Authorized personnel only. Shield generator. Okay. Could you, like, seriously? Well, there goes your shield, Cordovan! Yeah!
Here with my man.
I'm sorry, Nora, you're what? Well, I mean, that was blatant. More blatant than this series has ever been, but thank you for that! Miles and Carrie, you evil geniuses.
You ingrate.
John. Wait, what just happened? Was that their whole semblances? Something weird just happened. John's whole, like, aura just went down. I mean, to be fair, things are falling apart. We were doing so well. We're doing so well. All right. I mean, I figured it wasn't going to be easy, but still. All right, come on.
No better than those rightfully in charge.
We gotta do something.
Does this thing have a weapon system? I'd assume it would. Please have a weapon system. Please have a weapon system. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Yes! The ship has a weapon system! If that missile doesn't do something, I'm gonna be so disappointed. Wait, what just happened? Did she catch the missile? Something weird is happening here. Oh, she's gonna punch the giant, she threw the freaking missile at the ship. Okay, didn't see that coming. Wait, what? Are we going? Oh, we're back to this. Look, I'm not saying I'm not invested. I'm just saying I kind of want to go back to the mech fight because I want to know where the hell that's going. But okay, I can deal with this. I can deal with this. Oh, so intense. Go, Blake. Go. Come on.
Can you do
Oh,
anything
Blake,
besides run?
I hate to agree with Adam. I really do. It kills part of my soul. But come on. Ah. Oh, shit. Ah, Yang. You guys are moved. Hey, Yang, hurry up. Oh, hey, there goes Blake's jacket. She looks good. Like, it wasn't entirely clear, but she looks good without the jacket. I mean, I know it's not the most important thing right now, but come on. It's an aesthetic change, and it works. Also, come on, Yang. Could you just get there a little bit faster? That's all I'm asking. I'm not saying this fight isn't engaging in and of itself, and Blake isn't doing terribly, but she's not doing great either.
I'd be doing this if you just behaved.
Ow! Okay, also
But you're
behave.
selfish.
Are you kidding me, you asinine piece of
You're a
Ah!
coward.
You are an abusive piece of crap, you unindulgent piece of ah! Oh, the scar! The scar! Oh! I'll censor that, I think. Or I guess I would have if you're watching it already, but gee! I didn't expect... Oh my god, are we gonna see Adam's face?
Before we
Oh.
met. All sorts of people in all sorts of ways. But no one hurt me quite like you. You didn't leave scars.
Oh.
You just left me alone. So, tell me,
Okay.
Blake, how does it feel to be alone?
Correct me if I'm wrong, is that a brand? Second of all, does that say SDC? As in Schnee Dust Company? Also, oh great, another clone. Also, can I just point out that...
I'm not alone.
Okay, she's got at least her cleaver, I think, in... Oh! Oh! I watched the, what was it, the RWBY, or no, the Rooster Teeth, like, reviews by AfterBuzz TV. They brought up the possibility of him being hit by a motorcycle, by the motorcycle. I didn't expect him to actually do it. Also, yes!
Yeah,
yes!
It's okay. Catch your breath for a second. I could hold him off.
She's right, Blake. It's okay. We have unfinished business.
Damn, he's good. He is. He's just so freaking fast. Come on, Yang. You know, it would be very interesting if after all this time she did bring out her semblance, but it was built up, or, you know, she'd been saving it for just this moment and she was in complete control and it wasn't a temper tantrum this time.
His semblance is like
Also,
yours.
wow, that was
for his sword, stores it up, and then sends it back when he's ready. He gets to dish out damage without having to feel it? That's just cheap.
A little bit. I agree with you on that. Ah, Jesus. No wonder he's so dangerous. I mean, I knew about his semblance already, but still, that is just dangerous. Oh, shit. Did she, oh, okay, she damaged her arm, but did she use her semblance? Simple question. I want to know. Was that her semblance?
Leave us alone. This is your last chance.
This is where it's going to end. I can almost feel it. This is going to be where it's going to end. I don't want it to. Oh, there's the...
Or are you just trying to scare me away so you won't have to die trying to protect her?
She's not protecting me, Adam. And I'm not protecting her. We're protecting each other.
Nice. It looks like Blake learned a thing or two. Now that's the right answer. That's the right answer! So some things happened in this chapter, to say the least. For one, we got the fight, and it seems like these fights are going to be more than likely covered, if not wholly in the next chapter, maybe covered through both, considering they keep splitting, or they split one half of the episode on one fight and then the other half on the other fight. My money on how this is going to go, at least for these fights for the rest of the volume, is that Blake and Yang, hopefully, I think, are going to take down Adam next chapter. Or at least that's the way I think it's going to go. At least that's the way I feel it should go. That's the way I'd like it to go. That is the way I think it's going to go, but I'm not 100%. As for the mech fight, I feel like that might take a little bit longer. We're going to get close next chapter to the mech being destroyed, Cordovan being done, and then we'll finish up that fight at the beginning of the last chapter. Excuse me, on the last chapter of the volume, and then we'll get on the road to Atlas, and we'll see a little bit of other stuff and whatever thing. I mean, the last chapter, as usual, is going to be long, right? Because that's been the norm with the chapters being long ever since, I guess, was it Volume 3 that started it? Or, like, it's been a while since I've rewatched Volumes 1 and 2, so I'm not 100% sure. But regardless, it's been a while since we've had a short finale, and it wouldn't make sense now. So, probably we're going to see a bunch of stuff. Maybe more Emerald, more Cinder and Neo, whatever. We're going to see a bunch of stuff. We haven't seen those two in a while. But regardless of what's going to happen in those chapters, let me at least talk about what happened here. Because we got a lot. Oh, man. So the fight between the team, the majority of the team, and Cordovan was pretty good. Crow's finally participating again. He's being badass. He's using his bird ability well, which I'm happy about. I mean, of course, we've seen him use it before, but now he's using it again, and he's using it a lot, and it makes sense under the circumstances. Second of all, Tim and Ren working together, however briefly, was pretty cool, random as that pairing is, to take down the shield generator for the mech, which only works at a distance. Kind of like now that I think about it, the shields from Star Wars, they tend to, although to be fair, in Star Wars, it was mostly because they were meant to defend against energy-based weapons. You could physically walk through the shields, but it seems pretty similar here, where nothing at a distance will come through the shield, but you can get up and personal with the mech. Regardless, it looks like they were doing pretty well. Cordovan, of course, came for a rebound. I mean, that's how fights work. It's almost never one-sided unless the one of the people on the one side, if it were super ridiculously strong. And in a fight like this, you'd expect at least the larger number to have a slight advantage. Unfortunately, it looks like Jean's aura has been disabled, which is not good. He seems to be unconscious. He did what he could. Everybody else is kind of on the run, and now it seems to be almost the mech versus the ship, with Maria flying and like Oscar, and it makes sense because his fighting style really wouldn't be super helpful. His weapon isn't ranged; it doesn't have a blade. Also, Oz, I feel like what little magic you have would be really helpful right now. I am on your side, man. I'm not saying you didn't do anything wrong, but I'm willing to give you the benefit of the doubt. But gosh darn it, could you get your butt out here to help? Because we could really use you right now. Regardless, though, it looks like, I feel like the next part, I mean, Cordovan's, it might just be focused on Maria now, and that's probably helpful. She seemed, and that should, if that is the case, they can use that to her advantage. Hopefully she doesn't destroy the ship. I mean, they didn't go through that much to get the ship, all things considered, but they're going through a hell of a lot to keep the ship. This whole fight, outside of staying alive and stuff, and, you know, not being incarcerated, is to keep the ship so they can get to Atlas. So, yeah, there's that. regardless, what we saw from the fight was cool. A lot of cool shots, especially of RWBY using her semblance. It was awesome with the coming up and the slow motion and the woo and the yeah, and that was cool. And also Crow coming in from the back, getting in there. Also, seriously. Also, as pointed out by RWBY, she was right. The place for the generating the shield is in the back. And to be fair, yeah, it's a common video game trope. But to be honest, it's not the most illogical place to have it because, you're trying to keep your enemies in the front anyway. The fact that, the thing wasn't designed to fight a bunch of people. It was meant to fight Big Grim coming in from the waters. So, yeah, factors. Also, I gotta be honest, I did not see, I was looking directly at the screen. I did not see Cordovan catch the missile. I don't know how I missed that. It was was there a trick there? I don't know what happened, but I somehow missed that. Maybe I blinked. Maybe that's it. Maybe I blinked. Regardless, I didn't catch it. However, I'm gonna be honest, the part that's far more interesting to me is the end, where we get to see the fight. No offense. If I had to be honest, the cooler fight was definitely the mech fight, if I'm gonna be honest. But I was more emotionally invested in the fight at the end between Blake and Adam and then Yang. And I kind of lost Bumblebee, the motorcycle, not the ship. The ship is still a possibility. But yeah, the bike went into the water, and I think they should be able to reacquire it, but it's gonna be in some bad shape. Water damage on something like a motorcycle. Yeah, you're going to get water in a lot of parts, and I feel like that's just going to mess some stuff up. I am not an engineer, but I feel like that would mess some stuff up. But the fight was pretty cool. Blake, I'm sad to say that as pretty much right as Adam was saying that, asking in his angry manner if all she could do was run, all I was thinking, stop running away, Blake! I hate to be agreeing with Adam, but yeah, she was granted she might have been getting to an open area, and I like that she has the advantage of the faunus ears, so unlike dear old Adam, who only has horns, she can't tell what he's about to say. Also, but outside of that, also I like Yang Blake vocalizing what Adam's semblance is, because it kind of works, just as her vocalizing what the semblance is, and therefore telling Yang that, yeah, it's similar to theirs, but unlike with her, he doesn't have to feel the damage or take it directly. He absorbs it into his sword to use and direct back at his enemies. And Yang took it. Is it because she's tough? Is it because she absorbed it? Yeah, her arm got damaged, but was her arm the only thing to take the damage? Was it that tough an arm? I'm genuinely curious. I am really curious about that. So regardless about where exactly all that energy went in that strike, the fact is she took it, and Blake is there, and I like that she has the scar from when Adam stabbed her. It's good to know that, yeah, the team's taken a bit of damage. It's good to know. Also, Adam, oh man. I don't want to blame Jacques directly for this, but I don't know who else to blame, so holy shit, that scar! Holy shit, Adam appears to have suffered. Okay, I'm not saying I still dislike him, but I feel a little bit more sorry for him. Because, oh my god, the SDC, the Schnee Dust Company, that is harsh as hell. He's been branded in the face. He's no longer has an eyebrow, his eye is bloodshot. He doesn't have silver eyes. He's got one blue eye and one really freaking red eye because he's got no wonder. I don't think he was trying to scare people. He probably was, but I think the real reason he was wearing his mask was to cover up that. Maybe from shame, maybe from just pure rage, but holy crap, that is a hell of a scar. I don't know. I feel like maybe Prince Zuko from Avatar: The Last Airbender is looking at this thing and said,
"That's rough, buddy."
Yeah, that is... Oh, man. Like, I can't get over how intense that scar was. Also, I didn't expect his eyes to be blue. I didn't expect them to be silver either, but, yeah, blue. Okay. It's a nice contrast to the rest of his red aesthetic. Even his horns and his hair are a little bit red. So the fact that he has a blue eye to contrast, I mean, his other eye, like I said, is kind of red, but the blue is an interesting aesthetic, and it almost represents, I mean, this is right off the top of my head, it kind of represents his remaining humanity, for lack of a better term, for his innocence, the part of him that isn't as bad. I mean, granted, every little thing he said to Blake was the kind of shit you'd expect a shitty, abusive, possessive ex-boyfriend to say, which, oh yeah, Adam kind of is that, so there you go, textbook right there, but regardless, yeah, it's like, I get that he doesn't understand to not blame his problems on others, but wow, I didn't expect that. I also didn't expect to feel sorry for him, but when you see a scar that intense, it's like, I honestly don't know what to say to that. Okay. Regardless, both fights here were great. The ending line of the chapter was awesome, with Blake not only finally understanding why Yang was upset, coming to her aid. She's protecting me, and I'm protected. What she said was, she's not protecting me, and I'm not protecting her. We're protecting each other. This is the guy. I've made a video recently, or I've been editing a video recently, and I might have to wait. I might have to wait a little bit to use the footage. Yeah. Oh God. That was such a Bumblebee moment. Yeah, it was a Bumblebee moment. Anyway, but so yeah, regardless, that was a really good episode. It was nice to see a fight again. It had the right emotional punch for me. I felt some things. I was scared. I was hyped. I enjoyed this. So, yeah. Also, to remind you before I sign off, #FlyingMonkeyGrim. Remember, please do something with that. I'll be posting it myself. I'll try and start something. But regardless, this is Mike, Ringmaster of the Imagination Circus. This was good. And once again, I'm hyped for the fight next week. Can't wait. And I can't wait to share this with all of you. Thank you. And good night. Or good day. Whenever this is for you. For me, it's kind of a good day. Good day. And thank you for watching.